right, so we've enjoyed our break here. Our next guest with us ran his first marathon. He's only 11 years old. We want to welcome in Evan Cepeda and his dad, Eurydice. Evan is a 6th grader at Tuscaloosa Middle School. Thanks for coming in, guys. Great to meet you both.
Great to meet you.
Hey. Okay, this is so awesome. We were just catching up in the commercial break, and I gotta say, first of all, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. What made you want to run a marathon?
I always watched people growing up when I was little and wanted to always run one since I was like a little kid, and then growing up trying to run one.
How did you feel going through it? Like when you get to mile 5, did you keep track of your miles? When did you know that I've got this?
I knew when I got this when almost mile 25 where I was a wall, but like I pushed through it and like I ended up finishing next to my dad.
Awesome.
Oh, so you ran this together.
Yes.
How special is this? And running is in your blood, is that right?
Yes, I've been running since college. I was team captain. I went to Franklin Pierce College. So I was captain of the cross-country team there. So running has always been a thing for me, and even after I graduated, I still kept running and trying to keep active.
I'm guessing he has a lot of natural talent that he got from you as well, but when did you know that he was going to follow in your footsteps and that he could do his first marathon?
Well, it first started out when I placed him in kindergarten. He wanted to join the cross-country team there for fun. So I'm like, okay, he shares the same passion as I do, right? And it wasn't until 4th grade where he would always place in the top, but never finish in first place, right? So he came to me in 4th grade and said, Dad, I'm tired of not winning. Can you train me? And I'm like, oh, I used to be a runner. I'm still a runner.
Yeah.
And so that started my journey as a coach that school year. So in 5th grade, he came back to win with a 5:55 mile. And in that same year, he had another event for Track Shack that he came back and won that event with a 5:47 mile. So I'm like, this kid got something. Let's see if he can do longer distances. And that's when I started saying, Evan, are you interested in longer distance? And he's like, Dad, you know this. I've always wanted to do long distance. I've told you this. So that's when I started training for a marathon.
How much competition at his age? I mean, are there a lot of young runners like that?
There's quite a few of runners. He's had competitions, but he's always been in the lead by about 30 seconds or so.
Wow. It sounds to me like he also inspires you now. Does he inspire you to want to get back into what you love?
So he brought a spark out of me. Like, I know I had this in me, but he just resurfaced it again.
So Evan, what do you want to do now? And now that you've run your first marathon, what are your goals?
I want to get faster and do a mile under 5 minutes, and also inspire other kids to do what I do.
Oh wow!
So you love being fit. Are you also good about eating right too, or is running your excuse to eat whatever you want?
I started to eat whatever, but then the training is hard.
Yeah, I bet it is. So tell us about your training, because from what I understand, you run a lot of miles every week. How many miles a week do you run?
We used to run like around 50 miles a week, and then we taper down after the marathon. And now we've been
tapered it down. I love that. That's so cool. Is the Olympics your goal? Is that what you want to do someday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do one. And
So talk to me about, you obviously you're on the cross-country team right now at middle school. So what do your friends think of your talents as a runner? Are they always like tracing you, or is this like, Evan, I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to try to beat you? What do they say?
Yeah, they always try to like get better and like try to be like me, and they also like encourage me to get better.
Yeah. I love that.
What about you, Dan? Do you run competitively still, or no?
Yes, I do a lot of 5K events with Evan. We both do 5Ks. Actually, his best 5K time is at 18:38. Wow. So he won the Oviedo Monster Dash 5K there, and that was out of 319 runners. And we're talking about adults and everything.
That's awesome.
So he came in first place, and I came right behind him with the 18:41. So I'm catching him.
These pictures of you running, I mean, you can look at that stride.
That's a big stride.
That's a huge stride. Now, you have 2 little brothers, too. Evan, what do you think about them? Do you think they have potential? Have you been sizing them up?
I think they can get like fast enough to start winning races and like be good at running.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you learned to like pace yourself? Because people that have run long distance, you can't sprint right away. How do you?
Yeah.
What's your mindset when you start a race?
I always start off like a little bit faster than what you want to get, and then ease into your pace.
So I'm hearing he leaves me in the dust right at the beginning, and then he's always in front of me for miles to go. That's what I'm hearing.
You're in the dust. I'm locked in the closet in the back room. So as far as what's next for him, right? So right now, are you going to continue to enter him in races? So this is his first marathon. Like, what about plans for future marathons?
Well, future marathons are on the table. It's up to him. I'm always supporting what he wants to do.
Yeah.
We're always evaluating, making sure he's healthy, he stays healthy. Training for young kids is a different training plan than for adults. I'm there all the way with him. For example, in the marathon, I was his everything guy. I'm like, a mobile water station, a mobile electrolyte station, energy. But I'm there also to give him motivation along the way and keep him going. But the next step for him is we evaluating a short distance, because right now he's doing track and field, and before that he was doing cross country. So we're evaluating all the distances. Where is he excelling at? Right now I know he does have a lot of endurance, so marathon was a good fit for him.
Yeah, that's incredible. It really is incredible. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Congrats to you, Evan, Dad. Thank you. Great to have you both. Okay, one more hug for the road. Come on in. Oh, you're the best, Evan.
I love his shirt, Born to Run.
I know, it's
that is
perfect.
definitely the case.
You heading back to school?
You don't have to answer that right now.
I mean, it's okay with us if you don't want to go, but don't tell your dad. Don't tell your dad. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.